everyone, welcome back for another virtual story time. This week at the garden, we're celebrating Earth Day. So for story time, we're going to celebrate by reading Michael Recycle. So let's find out what this book's about. If I had to guess, probably recycling. There once was a town called Aberdu-Rhymi, where garbage was left to grow rotten and slimy. It never smelled fresh. The air was all hazy, but the people did nothing. They got rather lazy. So these people just leave their garbage and trash everywhere. Ew. And then something happened that none could explain. It wasn't a bird, and it wasn't a plane. A green caped crusader soared through the air with a colander hat on top of his hair. Who do we think it is? He bounced off the earth with a thump and a bump and then landed headfirst in the town garbage dump. He brushed off his suit as he jumped to his feet and grinned at the townsfolk who he'd come to meet. I'm Michael Recycle, and I have a plan, but I need your help, everyone to a man. The sky and the river are smelly and brown. Soon, 50-foot bugs will take over your town. So here we have Michael Recycle. It looks like he's a recycling superhero. You've got to recycle. You've got to act soon, before all your trash reaches up to the moon. Then crushing a can, he gave them a wink and vanished from sight before they could blink. Miss Mooncotch explained to her friend Mr. Crew, "Did you happen to hear what that boy said to do? Clean up and recycle, how hard can it be? A green and clean town would be lovely to see." So it looks like they all listened to Michael Recycle and they're going to try to clean the town. They recycled their paper, their plastic and cans, and even old junk like used pots and pans. They also began the Be Greener campaign. They grew their own kumquats and saved up the rain. So they're growing their own fruits and vegetables, they're planting things, and saving water and recycling. So proud was the town of their green transformation. They threw a great party, a grand celebration. They covered the town in green toilet paper, then rolled it back up to use again later. You may think that's yucky, but these folks don't agree. In Aberdu-Rhymi, recycling is key. When Michael came back to visit the town, he didn't despair, get angry, or frown, for everything looked so clean and brand new. The sky and the river were again bright blue. Look at your town, it gleams and it glistens. Now nothing's wasted and nobody litters. To Michael Recycle, the green caped crusader, our super green hero, the planet's new savior. But Michael Recycle was nowhere around. He'd already moved on to help the next town. So if you should see a green silhouette streaking the skies, please don't get upset. The noises you hear, that clunk and that thunk, it's just our friend Michael, recycling old junk. And then we have a few tips from Michael Recycle for going green. So he says to recycle, turn off your electricity when you're not using it, saying don't waste water, make things quick and clean, don't run the water when you're brushing your teeth, take a walk instead of driving a car, try not to waste paper, make sure you take care of your trees, like we do here at the garden. Pile it up in a compost if you can, and can it. It says don't litter, so throw out your trash. So Michael Recycle is perfect to celebrate Earth Day. And we're going to celebrate Earth Day by creating a recycled bird feeder. So it's recycled because it's made from an old cat food can. If you want to learn how to make your own recycled bird feeder, you can check our Google Classroom, our virtual living lab, by registering for free at Keywest.garden/education. So you'll need a cat food can or any type of recycled small dish. And we used washi tape to decorate the outside. So this washi tape has different birds on it. And washi tape is a great alternative to decorating because it's made from biodegradable material. And then we used yarn, and we used t-shirt yarn. So this is also made of recycled material, and it can be recycled. We added a stick, which we taped to the bottom to make a perch for the birds. And now I can put some bird seed inside and hang it up. So then when I'm done using this bird feeder, the entire thing can be recycled because it's all made with recycled and biodegradable material. Again, you can find that tutorial on our Google Classroom. And for our activity today, we have a Go Green Scavenger Hunt. But don't worry, I saved paper because I printed our scavenger hunt on the back of an old worksheet. So for today's scavenger hunt, which you can find online, we're going to practice going green. So you can go outside and you can look for different things, or you could do these activities. So on here it says under trash is a styrofoam cup because we can't recycle that. So you want to look for any trash and throw it away. But if you find something you can recycle, like a water bottle or a soda can, then make sure it goes in the recycling bin. And for going green, you can turn off the water when you're not using it, turn off the lights when you don't need them, and you can even plant a seed. So you can plant a seed or a tree or some new flowers. And you can get your parents to come stop by our native plant sale that happens every third Saturday of the month to get some of your own native plants like we have here at the garden. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a very happy Earth Day.